Hi guys, welcome back to today's mobility class. All you need is your mat. You know the drill. We're going to get straight into things today. So we're starting off with the greatest stretch in the world. We are going into your walkout. So rolling the body down, hands come to the mat, walking the hands all the way out into our long arm plank position. Left foot comes up just outside the hand and we're going to rotate around. Reach through the fingertips, breathe, drop the elbow down. Good, back up to the palm of the hand. Left foot goes back to meet the right and we are changing sides. Rotating around, making sure not to let that left shoulder travel and dropping the elbow down. Good, from here, hips come high. Let's walk the hands all the way back in and we're standing up nice and tall, opening the hips. Let's do one more. Left foot comes up, rotate it around, drop the elbow, back to center and changing sides. Rotate and drop the elbow. Good. From here, we're actually going to move things, keeping a wide stance. I'm going to come to face the center so you can see me. We're going to bring opposite hand to the opposite foot. We're just warming the body up here. We're getting straight into things today. We're going to go for 10 more. Just bringing that right hand to left hand to right. Good, and let's bend that right knee. Sitting down into it, you should start to feel a nice stretch on that inner left thigh. Good, and walking the hands over, changing sides. Good, let's walk the hands back and let's flow through this a little bit quicker. Let's go from side to side. Good, just loosening the body up, opening the hips. Brilliant work. From here, we're just going to bring hands to ankles and gazing through both legs. We're going to start the sequence all over again. So we're going to bring right hand to the left foot and opposite side. Let's go through 20 reps here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more. Last one, good, and into our side lunge. Dropping down, trying to remain upright through the torso. Good, walk it over, opposite side. Good, let's move from side to side again, moving that a little bit quicker. Really nice work. Good. From here, we're just simply moving the hands out in front to the center and behind. In front, center, and behind. Let's grab hold of both ankles. Good, and let's take it down to the floor. So, dropping down onto the hands and knees, we're going to come into cat-cow. So, starting with the head, we're working, bringing the gaze forward, shoulders away from the ears. Good, and starting with the head again, tucking the chin to the chest, rounding at the back, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes, flowing through this in your own time. It's always such a nice one for waking the body up, getting movement through the back. It just feels great. Good, let's get some lateral movement coming in here. So bringing the shoulder down to meet the hip and changing side. Good. Okay, from here we're going to bring the left hand to the left temple. We're bringing the left elbow in to reach the opposite arm, and we're rotating up, but bringing that elbow up towards the ceiling. We're working on our thoracic mobility here. We're gonna go for 10 reps per side. So this is 3, 4, 5. Think about bringing the gaze up towards the ceiling each time. 7, 8, 9. Final one. Good, let's change sides. So elbow comes all the way in to reach that opposite arm. We're rotating up, bringing the elbow up all the way towards the ceiling, or as high as you can comfortably go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Back to cat-cow. Shoulders away from the ears. Good, and you know this movement now, so in your own time, just flowing through this as slow or as fast as you would like. Good, we're gonna do that one more time. So 10 reps per side. Let's start off on the left side, hand to temple. Let's go. 1, you should feel that a little bit looser this time. 2, 3, 4. Try not to cheat on these. We really want to get open now, open the chest. Bring the elbow up as high as you can towards the ceiling. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant work. Okay, last cat-cow here before we get going. From here, I want to work on some wrist stretches. So all we're going to do is simply moving the body forward. Shoulders are now passing the hands. And we're rocking back. Just nice and easy. Don't push too far. Good. And if you want to get a bit of a deeper stretch, you can simply turn the fingertips in to face your body. And back again. Good. Okay, nearly there. Just a couple more. And facing in front again with the fingertips. Brilliant work. From here, interlacing the fingers, we're going to move your hands into a figure of 8. Just working out the wrists. Figure 8. And then we want to do the reverse of that, so it can be a little bit confusing. So take your time. Good. And give the hands a little shake out. So we're back onto our hands and knees. We're going to move into some hip circles. We're spending so long seated that I know for me, it's the main thing that causes tightness in the hips. Also doing a huge amount of glute work. Again, we also have to work on opening the hips. So we're going to come onto hands and knees, just like our cat-cow position. From here, we're focusing on, I suppose, if you were to do a fire hydrant, I'll show you with my left leg. So you're raising the leg out and back in. So that's our fire hydrant movement. For the hip circle, we're going to draw the knee to the elbow into the fire hydrant movement, kicking back as though you're coming into a donkey kick, and then all the way back through, full range of movement, out to the side, kicking back. I know it feels a little bit confusing when you're just getting used to it. Out to the side, kick up, all the way through. Let's do one more here. Out to the side, kick up, and all the way through. Okay, let's reverse that too. So kicking back up, think of the donkey kick, out to the side, all the way around, touch the arm, up, out to the side. Now, as you're kicking up, let's make sure not to lose the lower back. So keeping the core engaged, out to the side. Good. And opposite side. So we started by bringing the knee to the right arm, opening up, kicking up towards the ceiling, and bringing the knee all the way through to touch the arm, opening. Now making sure also not to let the hips flop to one side. So we're keeping our hips square and centered. You can hear my breathing. I find this one quite challenging. So take your time, slow things down. We're going to reverse that too. So donkey kick up, out to the side, in, touch the arm. Really nice. One more here. And take a second. So I spoke to you about fire hydrants, and that's exactly what we're going to move on to next. So we have done these so many times, and also using a band to add some resistance. For this today, we're going to move through 20 reps, simply raising the leg out to the side. What I want you to think about is a glass of water sitting on your back. You shouldn't be arching the lower back. The back shouldn't be rounding. And you also should be aiming to keep the hips nice and square, okay? I think we have a tendency when resistance is added in, that the hips start going towards one side, okay? So we're gonna go for 20 reps. When you're ready, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, 10 more. Also focus on, have a little look at me. You can see that my knee is coming out first. It shouldn't be the foot that's coming out. It always starts with the knee opening. We have 4 more to do on this side. 3, 2, last 1. Good, and changing sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, long arm plank up onto the balls of your feet. We're going to come into a plank oblique crunch. So essentially drawing the knee all the way to touch the elbow and changing side. Again, we're focusing on keeping the hips square to the mat. When you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How's that glass of water doing? We're making sure to try and keep that back nice and still. Hips are squared. Keep on pushing. 4 more reps. 2, 1, and relax. Really nice work, guys. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So we're not taking a huge amount of rest. And we're also going to progress this. We're going to make things a little bit more challenging. So coming back into the fire hydrant. For those that want to step it up a notch, we're going to raise the knees an inch off the mat. Again, making sure to keep, and also actually, now might be a nice time to also go into that lovely figure 8 while you're on your rest. And just roll the wrists out. And reverse it as well. So as I was saying, for those of you that want to step things up a notch, you can do this with me. If you felt, okay, that was enough where you were previous, then you simply just keep the knees down on the mat. Okay, let's get ready to go, guys. Knees are raised, fire hydrants for 20 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. My arms are shaking. I hope yours are too. Let's change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that your hips aren't coming up too high. Your bum shouldn't be high up in the air. Knees are only an inch off the mat. 8 more reps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long arm plank. Let's go straight into it. Knees to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Really nice work. Okay, let's take a little breather again. I'm going to come into that figure 8. Interlacing the fingers and figure 8 motion. Slow the breathing down. We have a 30-second rest here. Okay, the next movement we're going to come into is a plank. We have 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So the movement we're going to do, plank twists, it's going to look like so. We're down onto our forearms and we're lowering the hips down to one side. For anyone that finds that too complicated, you can simply stay in plank position, really making sure that your hips aren't too high. If at any stage your lower back gets sore, simply stop and drop down onto your knees. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds, 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest. 2, 1, let's go. You can keep count to yourself on how many you're doing. We're already 10 seconds in. 3, 2, 1. I suggest going into child's pose here, taking a little breather or grabbing a drink of water. We're back in 2 seconds. Let's go. Five seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Child's pose stretch. Let's get your setup. We're back in 2 seconds. And we're off. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. We're back in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the core is starting to burn. We still have 2 rounds to go. We're back in 3, 2. Let's go, guys. If anyone is finding this too tough or you're feeling discomfort, simply go into plank. For everyone else, let's power through. And rest. Good, okay. One more round to go. It's always easy when you get to this part. 3 seconds. Let's get ready. Final round. Let's push here. Ten seconds to go. And well done. Okay, plank twists are done. Let's go into a child's pose. Let's relax, wind the body down. We're gonna go into some nice stretching to finish everything off. So, hands are out in front, stretching as far as you can. You're gonna walk your hands all the way around to the left side. Big inhale. On the exhale, let's sink a little bit deeper into that stretch. Walking your hands all the way around to the right side. Good. And back to center. From here, we're lying down onto your stomach. Hands are going to come out into a T position, and we're going to come into what's called a scorpion kick. So from here, I'm raising my left leg. The goal is I'm turning, and I'm trying to bring my left foot to touch my hand. Opposite side. We're going to do 3 per side. One more each way. I can hear some nice clicks in my back. All good clicks. Okay, from here, we're going to come into pigeon stretch. So into a long arm plank position, drawing the right knee up, just underneath the right hand. Can we get the foot up a little bit higher so we're more in a 90-degree shape? And we're going to sink the hips down. Good, and sit with the discomfort. I know this stretch can give everyone a lot of discomfort, but it really is a great stretch. So from here, let's see, can we lower down onto the elbows? I'm going to hold it here for a further 20 seconds. Ten seconds, and then we're going to change sides. 5, 3, 2, 1. Onto the balls of your feet on the left, pressing out and changing sides. Sink the hips down. And let's sink down onto the elbows. Good, less than 10 seconds here. Good, from here, we're gonna come back into that long arm plank. So balls of the feet, untuck the toes, press out of the stretch, walk the feet in. We're coming into a downward dog. You all did such great work today. I hope you're feeling so much looser. I hope you feel a bit of a burn in your core. We're leaving it there for today. So from here, we're going to see, can we walk the hands all the way in, and we're going to finish with one walkout. So winding the body up, and now we're going to roll down nice and slow, tucking the chin into the chest, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. Hands are coming to the floor. A final walkout, left foot up. Check in with your body. Is that feeling a bit looser? Are you able to get your foot up higher outside your hand? Are you able to get the elbow down? These are all good check-ins for you to have to see how your flexibility is improving. Good, rotating, elbow down. Pressing up. Hips high, let's walk it back in. And let's not stand up in a rush. So from here, right hand to left elbow, left hand to right elbow. I want you to take 3 inhales. On the exhale, you're going to sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, and a gentle rock from side to side. Keeping the gaze between your legs or even closing your eyes. Good. From here, hands come down to the mat. Straighten the legs if they were bent. And we're going to start to roll the body up. Nice and slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae. The head being the last to roll up. Okay, that leaves us for today. I hope you all enjoyed the class and I will see you next time.